Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am working in my newest fairy journal, and I wanted to take you along. I had started playing in it for a couple minutes and then decided, you know what? I should be recording this because I promised you guys another video for it. So here it is, and I hope you enjoy. For some reason, when I saw this scrap of paper and put it down, I just thought of a big fairy door. So I decided to make a grand fairy door for this page. So these little sticks, funny enough, I got them for my cats because apparently they're called a silver something. And apparently cats really like to chew on them and they're good for cat teeth. My cats couldn't care less. They they barely even sniffed them and then they walked away. So I figured instead of throwing them out, I'm sure I could use them somewhere. And sure enough, they're perfect for a fairy door frame. This washi tape was giving me so much trouble. Every few inches it was ripping, hence why it took 3 pieces to get to this point. I'm also excited to continue this page another time too. And here I'm just folding over the little bit of the flap that was hanging from the washi tape. And here I'm trying to use these guys again. They just look like they'd fit so well, but I have a hard time finding a spot until now. I end up liking this spot. I don't end up using the other one. And here I'm just adding a little bit of flowers to that mossy stuff I put in the last video. So as soon as I saw this piece, which now that I think of it, I'm pretty sure it's a sticker, but I end up gluing it anyways. And instantly I thought, definitely I want a window in the door. And so I'm just taking a little notch out and then using the window part as a guide. I just end up snipping the corners just so I know kind of whereabouts the opening would be, and I fold them back, and this method worked really well. And this is the reason why I always keep plastic packaging scraps or just plastic packaging, because I love using them for instances like this, like a window. Just use a little piece and it makes such a cute little detail to the page. I've had this piece for quite a while now, and I just thought it would work really well in this spot. So I do end up making it a little tuck spot. I noticed when I'm doing a double spread, like 2 pages to make a full spread, I do like to frame it, kind of how I did the page with the tree and how I went over it with the ink. If you watch my other video, I do the same thing here with the paint, and I really think it just makes it strangely cozier, if that makes sense. I don't know. I just like doing it. It's fun. I have this stuff, I don't even know what to call it, netting stuff in a couple different colors. And this is one of my favorite ways to add texture to a page. I like how it creates almost like a viney effect. I definitely got distracted as soon as I seen this key because right away I knew I wanted to attach it somehow to the door and maybe use it as a real key in a sense and just pretend to open the door with the key. You know, very fairy-like. And a really easy way to attach something like that is to just poke a hole, and if I have a string, I usually use a ball pin to attach it to whatever it is I'm attaching it to, and that's exactly what I do here. I like it because it gives a nice movement. Okay, I love sequins and confetti and all of the above. It always reminds me of my childhood. So I got a little mixed bag here and I love it. There's so many little cute shapes and sizes, so I have a lot of fun. I just kind of end up sporadically putting them everywhere. And I use this as the little pops of color for this page. And if you love color and sparkle, I always highly suggest using the little gems. They're such a nice little touch. I did edit out the part where I already put little dabs of glue, and so now I'm just putting the gems on the glue. You can't have a fairy window without a fairy peeking through it, right? So I picked this purple one. I felt like she fit perfectly there, so I liked this little detail. I figured this little opening spot here was a good place to put a little note. Time for some glitter. I use varnish for glitter or any type of shiny confetti bits, usually, especially if I'm doing a bigger surface. And yeah, so I just put it down and then I'm sprinkling the glitter, and then I'll just kind of dab over it with the brush just to ensure that it doesn't all come falling out as you turn the page or as you grab the book. And then here, I've had these letter stickers, I'm gonna honestly say, for at least 15 years. And ever so often, I take them out and I use them. And I can only use them so much because a lot of the vowels are gone, but I was able to create the word wish. So put a little wish word on here and then end up putting a little something special underneath it, which you will see soon. I'd like to think of it as a little pouch of wishes or a little magic pouch. I just think it's magical. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have an awesome day or an awesome night. Bye.